going on, guys? It's Rhys here, part of the Raging Chimpanzees, and today I'm just going to be doing a video to explaining what they have removed from Uncharted 4 multiplayer that was in Uncharted 3, and what I want them to bring back, because there's some stuff that they've taken that I like, some stuff they've taken away that I'm happy they took it away, but there is also some stuff that I want them to keep, or I wanted them to keep at least, you know. Just going to give you my opinion. So, the first thing I want to talk about, this is something I really wanted them to get rid of, I'm so happy they've done it, is power play. So if you played Uncharted 3, basically, if you're on a losing team in TDM, like over 5 points, you would get 3 different power plays. I can remember 2 of them. I can't remember the one in the middle. But anyway, yeah, there was 3 different power plays, and they were all like, well, one of them was stupidly overpowered, but they were all overpowered. So the first one was Marksman, where someone on the team was marked, and you have to kill them, and you would get 3 points for your team. It was basically a way of getting a mini comeback of sorts, I guess. And I didn't mind it as such. It was still overpowered, but it wasn't that bad. However, there was another one called double damage. Yeah, it literally, your team gave double damage, so you could just one-hit melee people. It was really stupid, guys. Or you could, like, I think it was like shoot them once with your pistol, and it's just melee them. It's just stupid. But yeah, and it was, so I don't know. It was just really overpowered. I'm really happy they've taken that out of the game. And yeah, just in general, just happy they've taken that out of the game. One of the things that they have taken out of the game that I wanted them to keep is stats. Where have they gone? They don't give you your total kills anymore. Like, why couldn't they have kept that? They could do that in Uncharted 3, and that was the inferior game. As in, not in terms of like how it played, but like in terms of performance, because it was on last year, so obviously it wasn't as powerful. They could still have a leaderboard there, like any other shooter game, basically. And why have they taken that away? I really want them to have that back. They should have that back. One thing they've sort of put into the game that I like is better gun balance. The gun balance in this game is extremely good. Honestly, there isn't a thing. I don't think there's an overpowered gun at the moment. The FAL is still my favourite gun at the moment, but I don't think there's an overpowered gun, honestly. I haven't tried all of them yet. Apparently the HS and the Copperhead are actually pretty good, so I'm going to have to try them. But I used the HS and the Beta. It wasn't overpowered, honestly. So I like that. Another thing they've added into the game, the grappling hook. That's a really good twist on the game, honestly. I think it works really well. And as well, it's in the campaign somewhat. Like I said, part 3 is going to come tomorrow of the campaign. And yeah, honestly, like what they've put into the game with the grappling hook, I really like it. I think it works really well. All the maps blend together well, and like with it, and yeah, it just generally works really well. Another thing that they've put into the game for multiplayer, this is all mainly multiplayer, is high amounts of recoil. Well, the Cal 7, which is, if you don't know what that is, it's basically the MP34A, but with probably twice the fire rate. So, you know, it was the Vesta, basically, of Uncharted 3, if you want to relate it to Black Ops 3. So yeah, basically it is the Vesta of Black Ops 3, and it had the same recoil, but apart from that, none of the guns pretty much had any recoil. Recoil in this game is very realistic, in my opinion. It goes side to side a lot. There's a lot of upwards kick as well. So yeah, I think that's really good, and yeah, I'm glad that they've put that into the game, because obviously it makes it feel more realistic, and it makes it harder to kill people. However, it is still pretty easy to kill people and stuff. One thing I've taken out of the game, and this is something I really miss, like properly miss, because this is what made Uncharted 3 for me, because I will say that I was a skilled player. I'm not trying to boast, but I had a 1.6 KD. I was a pretty skilled player at that game. It's called whacking and rolling. Basically, you hit them and then you could instantly roll out the way. In this game, you cannot do that. You can, sorry about that. And like I say, in this game, you can whack them, like you can hit them, but then there's a bit of a delay before you roll. It still sort of works. If you time it right, guys, I guess it still works, but it's a lot harder to do than it used to be. It is so much harder. You have to get the timing so right, and I think that, honestly, I don't know, it's sort of pointless. I still do it just because it's what I'm used to, but it's harder to do, so I recommend, like, playing Uncharted 3, I guess, just so you know, like, how it works. One thing I've added into the game, I think these work really well. I know the grappling hook, you can use it as a weapon. However, I do believe it's overpowered. It's a one-hit kill. That's overpowered. It should be a 2-hit, or it should have slower reaction times to it, because it's overpowered. I'm going to say that now. Should not be removed from the game. I think it's a good idea. With the I think it's a good idea that it could be a melee weapon as well. However, I do think they should nerf it. So yeah, I mean, that pretty much wraps up, guys. just a bit of a short video for you today, guys. I just thought I'd tell you what they've removed, what I wanted back. There's a lot of stuff that's changed with Uncharted 4 Multiplayer. Like I say, Guns in Depth are hopefully going to start this Sunday or Saturday. I'm not sure, but I'm hopefully going to start. Hopefully going to start on Saturday because I really want to do the gun reviews for you guys. I'm really having fun on Uncharted 4. It's absolutely insane. This game. It's better than what I could have hoped. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I am uploading part 3 tomorrow, so I'll see you then. Peace out.